So this question, which is a medium difficulty question from official GMAT, so it states that a car, certain car A, it took about n hours to travel 2 miles, and another car B took m hours to travel 3 miles. So now if I take another car C, which is traveling at the average speed at which A and B traveled, what time would it take to travel 5 miles? So that's the question. So we can solve this using two methods. I'll discuss both. So whichever is something that you are comfortable with, you can choose. So in method one, we'll be plugging in this values in our known equation, which is speed is equal to distance by time, and then we'll finally arrive at the solution. And in method 2 we'll actually be plugging in values and we'll be coming at the solution from the options that have been given. So let's discuss method 1 first. So we are aware that speed is distance by time. So speed of A is distance traveled by A by time taken by A, so which is 2 by n. So that is 2 by n miles per hour, which is speed of car A. So on a similar note, speed of car B will be 3 by m miles per hour. Now I have been told car C travels at average of both these speeds. So average of both these is nothing but speed of A plus speed of B divided by 2. So which is 2 by n plus 3 by m divided by 2. I've just cross multiplied this and uh, made it 2m plus 3n divided by 2mn. So now the time taken by car C to cover 5 miles, as we are aware, since speed is distance by time, time is distance by speed. We have the speed of C, which is 2m plus 3n divided by 2mn. And we also know that the distance it has to cover is 5 miles. So what we do is we substitute the value of SC in this equation. So the time taken by car C, which is TC, is nothing but 5 divided by this. So the denominator will come up. So it is 5 into 2 mn divided by 2m plus 3n, or 10 mn divided by 2m plus 3n, which is option A. Now the second method to solve this is to plug in values. So rather than solving this in an algebraic format way, we can use the options to quickly get around the answer. So let's plug in values for m and n. So we know that m and n are different values, and we also know that we have to identify the speed of car A and speed of car B, because speed of car C is obviously the average. So speed is distance by time. So since car A takes 2 miles, I'm taking it takes 2 hours to cover 2 miles, and car B takes 3 hours to cover 3 miles. Now you can plug in whatever values are needed. I'm taking 2 hours as n and 3 hours as m, so that what happens is if I divide 2 miles by 2 hours, I get 1 mile per hour as my speed, and if I divide 3 miles by 3 hours, I again get 1 miles per hour as my speed, which actually simplifies the calculation. So I've taken in those values as m is equal to 3 hours and n is equal to 2 hours, but you're free to take your own values here. So as mentioned, the speed of A will be 1 mile per hour and speed of B will be 1 mile per hour if I plug in m is 3 and n is 2. So the speed of C is average of speed of A and speed of B. Since both of those are traveling at 1 mile per hour, the average of 1 mile per hour is plus 1 mile per hour is going to be 1 mile per hour. So if C is traveling 5 miles at the rate of 1 mile per hour, it will obviously take 5 hours to complete the journey. So now we know that the time taken is 5 hours. So now what I have to do is I have to plug in the values of M and N in all those options and see which of those option gives me 5 hours as the answer, and that would ideally be my answer option. So when I plug this in option A, I'm getting in 5 hours. So ideally option A is right, but still let's go ahead and check with the other options. So as you can see in the other options, as and when you plug it, you don't even get a whole number here. You get fractions across. So without a doubt, option A is the right answer. So whichever method you choose, you get the same result. So based on your comfort and whichever method you find is something that suits your working, you can choose the right method. So option A is the answer here.